Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. Let's play Ostranauts, and we're picking up almost where we left off. I came back and repaired everything and sold it, had a pretty good profit, paid some bills, and now we're going to go head out and build out the ship a little bit. I do want to go to another ship just in case we get lucky and find the kind of floor and walls that I like, and if we do, we might hang out there a little bit longer. A couple of other things I did in the meantime, I moved the batteries for EVA suits over here, and I filled the oxygen tanks for the suits with oxygen, and I stowed them over here where they had been. One other thing I noticed is I can put things on the floor that need to be restored or whatnot and mark them as repair, and I'm going to go ahead and let Phoebe work on that while we're heading out. These are floors that were stored in this bin and rack, and I laid them out here. Actually, I think one of them was just loose, but I laid them out here. They're going to fix them while we are traveling, and I think that's a good use of our time. One other thing I noticed is I don't know what the skill is that gives this to her, but Phoebe is able to give a precise value of what something is worth. And so that shows up here at approximately $51. I think these were selling for like $48 when I was at that would have been at the license desk, maybe one of the desks where I could sell it. It must have been licensed. It was willing to buy those for like 48, so this is pretty close. I noticed that backpack I just bought for about 300. It says it's worth 250, so this looks like it's about right. So I kind of pleased to see that. Let's go ahead and mark her for auto task, and so she'll just start working on this stuff. While I'm thinking about it, just so there's no accidents, we're going to turn off her open airlocks, and we're going to move her free time. She actually spent the most of the 8 and 9 o'clock hour just clowning around the station. So we're gonna change her free time a little bit. Let's just do that for now. I don't think we'll be gone that long. We don't have a bed yet, so she won't be able to sleep, and we're going to want to make sure that happens. But we're going to be really close to having a bed and other facilities to use. So we're going to set Phoebe to auto task, and there she goes. And then we're going to bump over here and head out of K-Leg. And we're good to go. So we're going to unclamp. I didn't even really look where we might want to go to. Sounds like we're near something though. Okay. Knock that out of there. Let's go up that way. Why not? We'll hit this ship. Less about the specific ship. I like to be attached to something when I'm working. It gives me an entry point. That way I don't have to open the airlock into void or breach the hull. I can use the other ship's hull as the breachable material. Not bad. We're only 12 minutes out. Make that 9 minutes. Pretty good heading. Mutters something about work problems. So they're doing a really good job on these. Those are all fixed up. That went a lot faster than I thought it would. Come over here and place a few more of those out there if these are all in good shape. So that's not going to be helpful. These are all in good shape. Maybe not a lot to do there. Start putting those away though. I can't get to too many of them though, can I? Not from here. See if I can move just a little. Yeah, I was able to move a little, but it collapsed the ability to see the rack, so that'll work. I will eventually have a better place to put, whoops, you have to do it from here, all those things, and so that won't be quite so much of a mess with all the crates here. But for now it's convenient, I know where things are, and I'm good with that. Can't see the one around the corner, I guess. That's what it's telling me, so there it is. Okay, got those loaded back in. And Phoebe's working on some other stuff now. There's floor in here and it's all in great condition. Just looking to see if there's anything else that can be worked on. Doesn't really look like there is. There we go. There's some stacks of floor that aren't awesome. So let's see if we can put a couple of these on the ground, and I don't know if you have to unstack them in order to repair them. Restore. Yeah, okay, so we might be able to do that. I'm going to loose, repair. Just click, click, there we go. We're probably getting reasonably close to our destination at this point, although we weren't doing a lot of time warping there. Go ahead and jump into the seat. Oh yeah, we're 30 kilometers out. We can adjust that course a little bit. Line up just a little better. Here we'll go. We'll take that. There's our alarm just in time. So we do want to slow down. Pretty good. There it is. Once again, I'm able to dock okay. Dark Lion. I feel like we've been to this one. Oh, and we're spinning. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to hold R for a second, and that did indeed work. I don't know how I missed that before. Somebody pointed that out in one of my videos where I was spinning like crazy, and I could not get it under control. They said, just hold R for a longer period of time. That did just work, so thank you very much for that. Just thinking through something, I'm not sure what I was going for in my head. So, okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, this feels familiar, but that's okay. I'm going to put my suit on first. Maybe get out there and start deciding what we're going to do. Put on the black suit today. Oh, he's got a helmet in his backpack already. Does it? There, that'll work. We have air. It looks like there's no battery. There it is, battery compartment. Okay, we'll just have to go over and get a battery here real quick. Those are right over here. Frankly, they should all be charged now. That's not the right key though. You gotta hit this one. There it is. Okay. Yep, they're all pretty much charged. There it is. Okay. Batteries in. Helmet's on. O2 is almost empty. So yeah, I did not think to look in the suits and refill those, but that's okay. Note for next time. There we go. And then what I was thinking I would do is, as I move these back, yep, 100% good. Put them upside down. That way I know that one's empty. So, okay. Well, here's hoping there's no pirates, but like I said, I think I've been here before. Okay, this is one of those situations where having a battery might be helpful. Some of these doors might actually work for us. And having some conduit to get them connected, that would be helpful too. For now, we're just going to scrap this one though. I want to get started. There is a turbo pump, and I think what I'm going to do what I did last time. I'm going to mark these things as I go. So equipment, uninstall. There we go. Now the assistant, Phoebe, is not currently set up to, she doesn't have her suit on, but I also have them barred from disembarking. So we're okay here for a minute. So I'm just going to kind of let that go. And my thought is give Phoebe some things to do, and then I will find a way to get started on building. We do have some floors here that match what I tend to like. That's an old one, but you never know. Someone said the condition is what it bases the decision on if you can sell it or not, even if it's expired. I will pay closer attention to that, but I don't know that I'd ever seen one that was expired that would sell. But I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. And of course, as soon as that came out of my mouth, I was thinking, well, actually, didn't I say that once? That, hey, I didn't know it would do that? I don't remember for sure. But ultimately, we'll do a little test here and see if 99.41% condition is good enough to sell, if the date doesn't matter. Okay. I grabbed that motor because I was short a motor. One of the things did not get fixed on the ship because of that. Oh, we might have some luck here with a core. So let's, okay, yeah, just checking to see condition of everything. It's all in reasonably good shape. That one needs to be repaired. Come on now. Repair that one. Okay, wants to repair more than one, but then we're going to do uninstall here and here. Okay. I feel like there's a piece we can't see that I'm not. We know this is a stack of stuff. Once we uninstall it, it'll break into pieces. So that's just something to be aware of. And as I recall, I need to, this piece you have to uninstall before you repair it, not the other way around because it's outside the ship. I think that's how I kind of been remembering that. A couple of Kangs here, damaged. Walls. All in all, not a bad ship though. Turbo pump. For some reason that wasn't obviously a turbo pump to me. I don't know why. And I lost it. I walked away. did I click? Okay, well, that was interesting. We'll just say he saw something that was shiny. Okay. I've already been back here just making a second sweep to, yeah, there's another turbo pump. Good condition. Uninstall. There we go. Battery's trashed. Regular pump. Full oxygen tank. Those are valuable. I'm just going to go ahead and uninstall that right now. We're going to order these uninstalled, and then we'll come back through and do a haul later. Really? Oh, did I? I did. I canceled. No, I didn't. We're good. Or are we? Yeah, we're good. I thought I bumped it. I'm going to grab that. I'll forget it because I really didn't see it there. We'll bring that back. We're going to wake up Phoebe, get her suit on, have her start working out there. And then we are going to start to expand over here. It's time to do that. We're just going to get it done. I could pick up the pace a little. There we go. Down here. We're going to take a breath. Tab over to Phoebe. Shoes off. Pants into backpack. Helmet on. Good to go. Plenty of battery. Got parts to work with if they need it. Got their tool. Still could stand to have a driver. Need to get that done, but otherwise good shape here, and you may leave the ship. And there they go. Okay, back over to me. So I feel a little better that that's getting done now. Let's go ahead and another oxygen tank that's mostly full. Fully charged EVA battery. Did not walk around out here. I haven't often found really quality stuff out on this style of ship out here, but we can certainly take a peek. Cargo nets is not something I've really worked into my builds at all, but they are very helpful. You can put cargo on them. They're cheap, they're light. Basically stuff sticks to them is what I'm told. And that can be my launching spot for getting out to my ship, or I can just cut a hole in the walls here. In fact, that's probably a better way to go. Let's see if there's anything important up here. Bathroom, transponder, pill bottle. That's always great to see. Let's go ahead and we'll do a hole in the wall here. So we'll uninstall this one. And this one. Okay, so we now have access to the outside. I'm going to pause it for a minute. I want to expand effectively, I think it's 9 spaces this way. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting in the install order. I'm just going to tell it wall. I like to be a little more uniform in that general. Well, this is the 44 series. You know what? There's tons of it around here, and I know I have at least a few pieces. So let's go ahead and tell it to install the 44 series. We'll keep it matching this for now. So we're going to go 1. Oh, I want to do floor first though. Now that I think about it, I'd like to put the floor in first because then I know where I've done it basically. Also, it was not actually really giving me an option there to build there. So I'm looking for the generic wall. I'm sorry, floor. I'm looking for generic floor. Okay, I feel like that's different. No, that feels like it looks different than it used to. Which is okay, it's not what I was looking for. And then generic wall, okay. I thought they had a different color or something. They didn't look quite so blended in. That's okay, we'll go with generic floor first. It's not allowing me to put them out here, probably because I'm too far away. That's my guess. So we'll just float on out here. And then I do want to recalculate this. So I basically want it to be symmetrical to the middle here. So from the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The wall is 14 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to add 7 more. Install, hall, floor, it's at the top there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't care what the type is there because it's going to be under the wall. So there's no real concern there. We'll put the floor in first. That'll work. Might as well have him get to it. They do tend to do the tasks in order that you lay them down, so they're going to do all the uninstall work first. And that's fine. Well, I guess there's some repair work in there too, right? As long as the work gets done. I'm going to speed it up though.
Oh, I've got something to ask you. What in the world have you been up to? I know you're demons and you think they help you, but they stabbed you in the back. Now hold on, let me finish.
There we go. He's starting to lay some of that down there. And now he's working on it. Yeah, ugly floor. That's good. Get the ugly floor there.
I didn't want to tell you like this, but this is my only chance. 'Cause I don't want to.
Okay, well, it's a start. What else we got going on here? So this is probably not repairable anymore. So I'm hitting cancel there, and then we're going to order equipment, uninstall. Actually, so let's cancel first because I'm not sure what that value was, and then we'll uninstall. That should work. I feel like this is something that needs to be repaired. Okay, well, we'll give it a minute. I guess I could help out, right? Look at that. We got the full core assembly, which I haven't had in a while. So this is the piece I think you can't. Can we repair it right now? I don't think we can. moment, yeah, he can't repair it right now, and that is because it's part of the ship. It's under the ship. It's under the ship. So now that it's been disassembled, he should be able to repair it. Those could be really, really valuable. I'm not really ready to build a reactor room yet, so I think they'll get sold. It's tempting to hold on to them because I haven't seen too many of them recently, but in the grand scheme of things, I know there will be other ones out there I'll be able to get a hold of, so I'm not gonna sweat it too much. Okay, slowing time compression down a little bit. I am going to go ahead and take the intakes. So we'll order those uninstalled as well. Do the tanks as well. And we're going to come up and we're going to start to add more floor. And this time I am going to specify the 96 series floor. So hopefully we have enough of it. Wrong button. We want to hit install, not order. I'm going to pause there. Haul. So since I have a specific floor I want, we're going to go find that. That's walls. Here we go, 96 series. And we're just going to paint this in here. This can be any kind of wall because it will be, again, it'll be under the, floor. It can be any kind of floor because it will be under the wall. That's what I'm trying to say. But we're going to go ahead and fill this in. A smarter move for me might be to go ahead and grab the dolly and put a bunch of flooring on it so that he's not running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and just manually do that, drag it out here, and then it'll just be sitting here to get started. But that should work. I'm just trying to decide how much more I might want to do there. So I said I'm trying to get away from a rectangle, and I'm building a big rectangle. But I am moving away from it. I will say that. This is not going to be the widest part of the ship. It's going to get a little wider, and then it's going to get narrow at the front. So it'll be kind of triangular shaped, I guess. Really classic, 1950s retro spaceship look about it is what's kind of in my mind. This is going to initially be living quarters with a bathroom. In fact, the bathroom might end up here. We'll have to see how that works out. These will have to go, obviously. This will have to go. We'll find another place for those. And beds, I think, are 6 wide. So when the wall comes down, yeah, we'll just have to see how this works out. Wouldn't be the worst thing to put a door in here before we open that up, but I think we're just going to have to turn the pumps off and live with it for a short period of time as we build on it. Okay, so those are added for now, and then we're going to come in here, grab the dolly, and load it up with some flooring. So I want to pick up the dolly. Closer. And we will finish this part of the build out in the next episode. Thank you for joining me with this. And thank you for your time. Until next time, fair travels.